Is this thing on? No. Okay, so my name is Benjamin, and I am a believer in Jesus Christ. And first, I'd like to start by saying thank you to Gravity for asking me. I believe it's an honor and a privilege for me to be standing here before you guys today. And for me, it really, truly is a blessing for me to be standing here, because by no means, by my own hands, should I even be standing here. I'll give you a little bit about myself. Okay, so I was introduced to narcotics at a very young age. I was about 13 years old when I first started with narcotics, and what I found out is that I really liked narcotics, but narcotics did not like me. And and it's kind of for me, I'm not going to sit here and act like I understand everything that goes on in my life, because I truly believe that God was looking out for me way before I even knew who He was, because I really believe that I should be locked up in a straitjacket somewhere, pounding my head off of a wall and crying to the demons that were crying out to me in my head. And that's really where I lived. I lived in my head. The world that I had created in my head was the world that I was comfortable in. And at the same time, when I was comfortable in that world, I was also very uncomfortable in that world. And I believe that the uncomfortableness came from the Spirit of God already letting me know that this is not where you belong, I started using drugs at a very young age. Kind of just searching for something that I wasn't going to find in drugs, and that was love. Because I remember being a little child, or maybe a young kid, about 13, 14 years old, and I'd be I'm a mama's boy, no matter how much hurt or pain my mom put me through, or that I went through with her, I would always be there for her, and I could just remember being that kid stuck in the window, just like a lot. I used to describe myself as like kind of this little puppy. You could beat the crap out of it, but as soon as it hears that car coming down the driveway, the tail starts wagging and stuff. Well, that was me, And but I do come from a very large family of love, and I do believe that because of their love and their prayers, not only their own, but the prayers of their churches and the people that in the community. My grandmother is a minister of a church. She has her own ministry in Stockton, and because of their prayers, I get to be here today. So where I'm at right now, is like I can't. Well, let's rewind just a little bit. What ended up happening is I had quite a few years in what I call clean time, and what happened is I got out of jail one more time. I met this beautiful girl in a meeting, and we got married. See, and what ended up happening is we didn't get married right away, but what ended up happening with this beautiful woman is that we started developing a relationship and a friendship. She was kind of she was in a facility at the time, so we really didn't have any of those visits, so we got a little chance an opportunity to get to know one another for a little while. And but what happened is that when we decided to make that move is that I became I have what you call a microwave family. She had these 3 beautiful little girls who are my girls today. They're mine. I've never had a problem with the absentee parent. I don't know the man. I don't want to know the man. I don't want nothing from the man. I believe that it's really a privilege that I get to be called dad today, you know, and today my oldest, who is a total dad's girl, she's my baby. She can do lots of wrong, but today we're sitting at my family reunion, and we're sitting in front of a bunch of my uncles and and my godfather and my godmother, and she asked me, when do I get to change my last name to yours? And that's, sometimes I don't know how to feel about things like that. I don't know whether I should be excited or, I'm blessed beyond my means. Nothing I have belongs to me, and I know that. But I also know that I have a lot of work to do around here. I can get real complacent with just being by myself and being comfortable alone, but I have to remember that I am an example to 3 beautiful little girls who look up to me, and if I'm not bringing God into my home, then who will? And I want to raise these girls to know what a woman is supposed to be treated like. I fall short of that too. I do my best, and sometimes my best just ain't good enough, I feel. But that's between God and I, and God will get me there. I believe that. I believe that Jesus will really take me where he wants to take me, as long as I'm willing to obey. And I don't know about any of you, but I'm not always willing to obey what God has to say to me, But lately, where I've been noticing a little bit of changes in my life is that I like a lot of rap music and hip hop and R&B, but you know what? At the same time, I've been feeling a lot of conviction about listening to this kind of music because it degrades women, right? A lot of it is degrading on women. And I'm not saying that all of it is, but a lot of it is degrading on women. And what am I trying to do? I'm trying to raise 3 little girls, and I'm trying to raise them to be women that are supposed to know, that aren't supposed to know that, but when women are out there looking for a man, they're looking for someone like their fathers. Not all of them, but a lot of them want a man that's gonna treat them right. And who is always there for our girls is their daddies, right? We're always gonna be there for our girls, for our children, no matter what. So, I got a lot of work to do. By far, is it a I got this kind of thing? Because to tell you the truth, I ain't got nothing. And whatever it is that I do have, it doesn't belong to me, and it doesn't come from me either. It comes from Jesus, and I'm grateful for that. I'm privileged. I'm blessed. I'm privileged to even be able to speak to you guys today. So thank you very much, and I hope you all have a good evening. Wow, thank you.